The cold-blooded killing of 4 suburban Seattle police officers last November is the worst police shooting in Washington state history. 4 officers gunned down in a coffee shop as they huddled over their laptops. But that spree is just the latest in a deadly year in which police have been repeatedly ambushed. New numbers from a law enforcement memorial group show at least 48 officers were killed by guns in 2009, up from 38 the year before.
Big part of the reason for that jump has been these very shocking incidents where more than one officer is killed in one incident.
In fact, more than a dozen deaths came in cluster shootings. In March, 4 officers were killed in Oakland in a shootout that began with a routine traffic stop. 2 weeks later, 3 Pittsburgh police officers answering a domestic dispute were shot and killed by a gunman wielding an assault rifle and wearing a bulletproof vest. And 2 Florida deputies were killed just days later in another domestic squabble. To fight back, police are increasingly trading in handguns for assault rifles. Miami officer Frank Balbuena now packs an AR-15 to counter the heavy firepower of gangs and drug thugs he encounters on patrol.
Definitely seen a lot of AK-47s, definitely seen high-powered rifles, and occasionally you get your handguns, but definitely high-powered rifles.
While the increase is troubling, criminologist James Allen Fox says it must be kept in perspective. Over the past 30-plus years, police shooting deaths have been dropping. 156 officers were gunned down in 1973, more than 3 times as many as in 2009.
The good news is that police officers today are at much lower risk of being shot and killed. In fact, the risk is half as high as it was 3 decades ago.
Still, police worry last year's uptick in violence may signal the start of a new upward trend, a greater danger posed by brazen and better armed criminals. Bob Orr, CBS News, Washington.